Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Nets, Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Green, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Inside, and the dunk by Jordan.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here is Holiday to the paint. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Pass to Giannis. There's the dish to Lopez. Giannis passes to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Irving kicks to Harris. Let's go. The shot that time not on target. Now the Bucks take it the other way. To the middle. And the rejection by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Count it.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
High post Lopez. Middleton outside. Whistle blows. Basket is. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed. And the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Jordan. Out to Harris. Back to Jordan. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Look how focused DeAndre Jordan is on those finishes through the contact.
Here's Holiday. Makes it off the glass. Holiday's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Harden against Holiday. It's Harden with the drive and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's Giannis. James Harden picking up that last basket. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. Ball's knocked loose. And they're on the break, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Here is Forbes.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Griffin kicks to Irving. A 3-ball. That shot missing. Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Tucker finds Portis. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Middleton the pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Irving up top. Tie game in Brooklyn. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You know, I like the confidence that they've shown here early on.
Yeah, I think they've controlled the momentum, and that is showing up.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Luwawu is out there with Harden. Then there's Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Griffin in at the 4 slot.
Yeah, check out the hops on Blake Griffin. Just one of those lethal alley-oop threats in the NBA.
Out to the right wing. Forbes the pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
They don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Harden surveying the D. Down low. Griffin. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Portis. Back to Tucker. Connaughton passes to Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Tucker finds Portis. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
It's such a threat to score from mid-range, but on the inside can do some damage as well.
Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Tucker. Middleton outside. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented. But if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday dishes to Lopez. The shot from the low post is good. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
The kick out to Lopez. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's off the back rim. No good. Brooklyn leading by 4. Irving passes to...
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. We have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time.
Now here's Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Count it. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, all the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Irving surveying the floor. Steps back and fires. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
And there's the pass to Connaughton. Here's DiVincenzo. And taken away by Johnson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Green against Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Baseline try. Offensive rebound. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Here's Irving. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so, thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie John. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. And
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Quick, active hands. Holiday knows a thing or two about collecting some steals.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1. Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Harden with it. He's got 8. And Harden with the stop.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And Holiday, here we go. And he lays it straight in. Holiday's got 8.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Harden against Holiday. A fader. Gets a hand on it, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. 12 points for him.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
Here they go.
Yeah, look out.
Bucks trail by 6. Bounce pass, Holiday. It's stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. There's the lob to Brown. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jeff Green. He's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Irving subbed in for Brown. Back to Connaughton. Guarded by Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Forbes the pass to Portis. And it's blocked by Jordan.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That one good for 2. Brooklyn with the ball. 6-point game. Right side Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Forbes. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his 1st foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Passes to Irving. Griffin kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Feeds it to Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. Aldridge. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Aldridge has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Now, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Here is Forbes, covered by Irving, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Aldridge dishes to Griffin. He kicks it to Irving, shoots. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Tucker the pass to Portis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Portis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Irving passes to Aldridge. Can't hit from in close. Here's Tucker. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brooklyn. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Brown. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Johnson, and it's Luwawu in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
Johnson surveying the floor. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Nets making a change here. Harden's checked in. Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Luavu. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
DiVincenzo finds Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Now, here is Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the dunk by Giannis.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now, here is Irving. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bucks trail by 5. Outside Holiday. There's the lob into the Antetokounmpo. An emphatic LU jam.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Here's Irving. And the rejection by Giannis. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Green in for Blake Griffin. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Oh, the power on that prudent.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments. And Kyrie right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. The shot by Middleton, wide open, but they recover it. Offline with his 3. Irving drives in.
Kyrie Irving, one of the quickest players.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Griffin comes in for Green.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Aldridge finds Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
The Bucks trail. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Holiday against Harden. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Lopez inside showing some smooth, fluid moves.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
And the rejection by Giannis. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. The feed to Lopez. And it's Griffin with the rebound. It's the Nets now. Here's Irving. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Holiday against Harden. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
The outcome on the line. Holiday comes through with a crucial bucket there.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
And here's Harden. Yes!
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're down by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, they are going to replay right now to make sure he did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. Well, they thought they had. We are near.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one. So I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. Then there's Harris. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for Portland, Jones is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
And I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
Now here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Harris. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Here's Lillard. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Harden on the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
Lillard against Harden. Lillard attacking to the inside. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Harden the pass to Jordan. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Now here's Lillard. Jordan with the rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Powell, he's checked in for Jones. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. And it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Griffin comes in for Brown. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Joe Harris. Here's Irving following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Irving passes to Claxton. The tray. Irving misses. Portland trailing here. Now Lillard. Goes back up. Here's Kanter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Kanter gives your team found points off misses.
Now here is Irving. Here's Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Lillard. Lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got his second bucket.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Irving up top. Guarded by Powell. Here's Claxton. No good there. Anthony with the defensive effort. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Aldridge kicks to Griffin. On the wing, Irving. Off target from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Harry Giles is checked in for Damian Lillard. Brown is checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. 16 seconds left in the first. Powell kicks to Anthony. Kicks it out to McCollum. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Here's Irving. Shoots from the line, and that one released in time, but no good. It's all tied in Portland. And will be. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing when it.
I think it comes from being a.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4. Portland leading. Back to McCollum. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Harden against Powell. Irving passes to Claxton. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. And it's Simons in for McCollum. Then for the Nets, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Luwawu Cabarro in for James Harden. Now here's Covington. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. The kick out to Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And the Nets lead by 2. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Now, here's Covington. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Lillard against Irving. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Clock at 6. Aldridge left side. And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, Aldridge has a really nice knack and rhythm with the catch and shoot opportunity.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Kicks it out to Covington over Irving. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Aldridge, no one around him. Again, the Nets for 2.
Yeah, and this is Aldridge's sweet spot. I mean, his bread and butter. It's all about finding his rhythm and then letting it go with confidence.
Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
So it's Brooklyn now. Portland making their last shot. Aldridge finds Irving. Off target from the baseline.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Little, he's checked in for Portland. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dump that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Here's Lillard, following the bucket by the Nets. Over Harden, and Jordan sends it back. 54 seconds left in the first half. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harris has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Passes it to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. So Portland ends up going with the new group. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden against McCollum. And here's Harris from the arc. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. One-on-one fast break. Here's Giles. Bucket is good. Giles has got his first points of the night.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Joe Harris with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Trailblazers, Robert Covington out there with Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in at the 2 spot. It's Harden with the drive. And yes, it's good. Harden's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Brooklyn.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Lillard surveying the D. On the wing, Jones. Inside. Nurkic finds Lillard. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot.
Come on.
But they get it back. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Nurkic. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Green passes to Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Over Lillard. Jordan. It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 9.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Lillard against Harden. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Now here's Jordan. After the miss from Damian Lillard, Jordan kicks to Green. Back to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now, here's Green. After the miss from Damian Lillard to the paint. Kicks it out to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Harris. That one goes in. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Portland, no good that time either.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Llewellyn. Stolen by McCollum. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Aldridge kicks to Irving. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Irving's got 8.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now, here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Cantor against Aldridge. Irving dishes to Aldridge, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Just 2 to shoot. Claxton, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 13. McCollum passes to Giles. But he gets it back. No good from 11 feet. Here's Llewellyn. And Aldridge slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Joe Harris. Griffin is out there with Brown. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the center. Out to Harris. Pass to Irving. Jacks up a three. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight. Down low. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Claxton the pass to Griffin. Irving looking for an opening. Griffin kicks to Brown. McCollum against Irving. Anthony with the block. And they'll keep possession. A nice shot by Irving.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Nets leading by 16. Irving passes to Claxton. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their...
Oh, that was terrific!
And that's just all muscle there. Cantor is solid at fighting his way through whatever the D throws at him.
Irving against McCollum. Right side, Irving. Back to Harris. There's the triple. Kept alive.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Cantor dishes to McCollum. Back to Cantor. Over Claxton. Cantor's shot is off.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Anthony. Little comes in for Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Norman Powell. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Lillard outside. Here's the dish to Cantor. McCollum outside. Up again, and Cantor able to finish.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Lillard against Harden. Shoots over Lillard. They kick it out to Green. Back to Harris. Fires from deep. And Cantor pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So both teams making some changes here. Johnson outside. Nets passing it around. Perry passes to Jordan. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Nurkic gets it to go.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Johnson surveying the floor. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picture at short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Damian Lillard. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Lillard. Sinks the 15-footer.
Such a smart play. Lillard willing to take the jumper from the mid-range.
It's stolen by Jones. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Lillard with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Now here's Middleton. Pass to Giannis. Jones against Middleton. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's his first foul. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Middleton can't get it to go.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And it's Simons missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Lopez. Tries again. He can't hit that time. Good D by Jones. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Giannis. The pass to DiVincenzo. There's the lob into the Kumbo. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And Jones with the stuff.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
And here's Holiday. And stolen by Lillard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Anthony's checked in for Portland. Norman Powell comes in for Anthony Simons. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lillard with it. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Bucks trail by 4. 1:22 left here in the first quarter. Middleton on the wing, covered by Anthony. Shot clock at 5. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Lillard outside. To the inside, Nurkic, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. Portland also making some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Giles comes in for Robert Covington. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Anthony with it, now guarded by Middleton. Powell kicks to Giles. It's Anthony with the drive, and Middleton with the block. The Bucks trail. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Giannis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. It's all knotted up.
Now there's the grit you come to expect from Tucker. Getting into position for the rebound and getting some points out of it.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him.
I think in the past, anytime I got...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Anthony out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Simons in at the 1. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's McCollum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
McCollum uses his wily strength to sink these shots. Even when you rough him up, he finds a way to score.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Pass to Portis. He kicks it to Tucker. Bucks passing it around. Here's Connaughton, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Simons surveying the D. Dishes to Kanter. Got a piece of it. Pass to Simons. Kanter, and Kanter able to finish.
Now that's the staple of Kanter's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Tucker the pass to Portis. And here's the fast break. Here's Simons. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Simons, the pass to McCollum, to the middle. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Here's Forbes. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Giles. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly has something left to offer.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Giles comes in for Robert Covington. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Simons in for Lillard.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. High post Lopez. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss. Blazers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Back to Giles. Shoot from the right block. The putback. And Lopez pulls it down. Bucks trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That's his first foul. 1:07 left to play here in the second quarter. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And the basket is good. Lopez has got his first basket.
Outstanding focus from the big man. Lopez, he's accepting the punishment but muscling through.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Inside, got a piece of it. Here's Lopez. Back to Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's in there.
When someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Now McCollum, he has 5. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Trailblazers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on left. And that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Bucks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. The throw dropped for DiVincenzo. McCollum's checked in for Anfernee Simons. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Lillard. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Covington trying to break free. Lillard misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. With a tie. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Portland leading. Down low. McCollum outside. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers leading by 4. Unloads from 9. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 7.
Yeah, and the blinding quickness right there on display for McCollum. He excels at leaking out and capitalizing in the open floor.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic for, hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. He was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Holiday. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Lillard. 5 to shoot. 13 feet away. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Look, the jumper of Lillard, you better respect it because he gets it off so effortlessly.
Bucks trail by 6. Lopez passes to Portis. Back to Lopez. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Plays with so much passion. Love how effective Portis is at drawing fouls.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Lillard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Covered by Lillard. Kicks it to Tucker. To the inside. Covington with the steal. And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. He gets that one. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
And the layup falls.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Portland leading by 7. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Proving he's not afraid to finish with power. Covington loves to dunk it home.
The Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. The dish to Forbes. And Tucker has it in the corner. To the middle, Covington with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Lobs it up for Anthony.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
Bucks trail by 11. The pass to Portis. Down low. Here's Connaughton. Passes it to Tucker. He dishes it to Forbes. Pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers. Their lead at 11. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
But it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Giles, C.J. McCollum out there with Powell. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Now here is Holiday, following the miss by Giannis. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Holiday.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Now here's McCollum. From deep. They get it again. Kanter, the pass to Giles. Giannis with some nice D. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Inside. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. McCollum against Holiday. McCollum kicks to Anthony. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Taken away by Anthony. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. He kicks to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Giles. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
And it's not easy trying to defend McCollum in the pick and roll. He does a nice job threading the needle in these sets.
Tucker finds Middleton. Tucker controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Kanter able to finish.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Holiday looking for an opening. And Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Kanter. And that one is good.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Trailblazers leading by 12. McCollum outside. High post shot. And Portland again with the bucket. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Middleton on the wing. Back to Giannis. This is to Middleton. Over Anthony. With the tip. Goes up again. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton can't get it to go.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
DiVincenzo against Powell. Kicks to Kanter, the 10-footer. And he connects with the jumper. Kanter's got 4 points this quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Lillard.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Lopez, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And then for the Trailblazers, Derek Jones, he's checked in for Anthony. And Fernie Simons comes in for Norman Powell. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for McCollum. Free throw good. Giannis.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Now here's Lillard. Launches a three. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Antetokounmpo against Jones. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Misses from close range. So it's Portland now. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Giles. Off target with his 3. Covered by Lillard. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. So the Nets starting 5. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the center. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
There's the pass to Green. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Harden, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Irving passes to Jordan.
Well, watching Brook Lopez work on defense is a thing of beauty. This is one of the longest guys we have in the NBA.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, nice job down low. Giannis has got his second basket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Passes it to Middleton. There's the lob into the Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Irving. It's Harden with the
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harden. Stolen by Harden. To the inside. It's tipped. Taken away by Holiday. Giannis right side. And they call the foul, so a chip. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Harden against Holiday. Now, here is Harden. He's covered closely. Aldridge kicks to Harris. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Well, catch and shoot. Is that Joe Harris's specialty? I think it is.
High post Lopez. Outside Holiday. Back to Lopez. To the middle. Connaughton passes to Lopez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Don't you love how comfortable Brook Lopez looks inside? Even when he knows contact is coming, he simply goes right through it.
And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Nets, Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Brown in for James Harden.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Pass to Connaughton. Lopez right side. All alone. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night. Now here's Griffin, guarded by Tucker. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
Portis, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. The pass to Portis. And stolen by Aldridge. The kick out to Irving. To the left side wing. From past the arc. The rebound by Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. Connaughton passes to Forbes. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Dishes it to Tucker. Down low. Portis finds Middleton. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Portis. The rebound by the Nets.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Aldridge. It's deflected. From deep three-point range. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he would...
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the point guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here is Forbes, guarded by Harden. Here's Portis, and it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Tucker kicks to Portis. Can't hit from 12. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harden finds Brown. Back to Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Nets. DiVincenzo passes to Forbes. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Stripped it away. There's the lob to Portis.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Harden. Rebound, Milwaukee. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, that was worth the price of admission.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the Nets, Jeff Green is checked in for Griffin. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And a wide open look for Irving. Giannis grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 4. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Kick out to Giannis. Pass to Lopez. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You're simply going to have to do more than that on the defensive end. Lopez too big for the defense there.
Here's Harden. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Holiday finds Lopez. Back to Holiday. Over Harden. And Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist from Lopez. Lopez has got 3 assists in the game. Harden scanning the floor. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Passes to Middleton. Drops in the layup for 2. Middleton's got his first bucket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Holiday against Harden. Yep, that one goes in there. Harden's got 14 points. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Inside. Lopez, no luck. The Nets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Irving. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Stolen by Harden. The shot will not fall. And that's it for the first half of that. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And he might not get all the attention. And that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Green. Also DeAndre Jordan out there. Irving is out there with Luwawu. And it's Chioza in at the 1.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Stolen. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Irving. And laid in to finish the break. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
The drive by Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Moving against DiVincenzo. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Connaughton, great positioning on the putback.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Harden dishes to Aldridge. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. It's stolen by Green. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Connaughton. Outside Holiday. Back to Connaughton. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Irving, attacking, uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. 5 to shoot. Here's Giannis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. 1:15 left to play here in the third. Harden, and that one, good. Harden's got 16.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Griffin with the steal. And here is Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles. A rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Chioza's checked in.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And stolen by Harris. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Harris kicks to Brown. Harris outside. Traps in the tray. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
The Nets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. He hits both from the stripe. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Good if it goes. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Nets. As now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish
play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Brook Lopez, Dante DiVincenzo, who's out there with Holiday. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And he banks in the layup. Chioza's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Middleton against Brown. Goes up to the stripe. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Irving passes to Claxton. Kicks it to Irving. 6 to shoot. A second chance effort. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bucks trail by 6. Now the pass to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Tucker. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. He feeds it to Lopez. Count the basket. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2. You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Griffin on the double team. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holiday goes in. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And so it's Milwaukee now. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Lopez with the ball. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
Doesn't matter what point in the game. Stress, pressure, Brook Lopez makes it anyway.
The Nets with the lead. Now here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Outside Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
And so they foul intentionally. LaMarcus Aldridge just checked in for Brooklyn. Harris outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. DiVincenzo against Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brown.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Harden outside. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Joe confident, fearless, big-time shot delivery.
High post Lopez to the paint. And he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Harden outside. Out to Harris. Fires for three. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 3. Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Got it!
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Yes!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Harden outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Free throw drops for Harden.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books. They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. Down it goes!
Wow.
Down it goes!
Where is answer?
Nice.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. All right, David, great job.